to our channel, that is AI next generation. So in the previous video we already have been discussed about what you mean by sentiment analysis and which data set we are going to take for the sentiment analysis and how the we are going to follow the step by step. And in this is the second video of this sentiment analysis. In this video we are going to import some libraries, and we will see which particular library is doing which particular purpose and which library we are going to import. So I'll explain you each and everything in this particular video about the all the libraries we are going to use for this and particular sentiment analysis. And here the text pre-processing, text normalization, word embedding, they are the process. Okay, so what we are just writing the function, whether we are writing the building a function or whether we are in creating the class. So at the time I'll explain you what the use of text pre-processing and how you are using the text pre-processing. Even I will just explain you about the basic concept of the text pre-processing. We already have explained about the NLP section. NLP, you can just go to the my playlist in my channel. So what I can just give, I can give you the link in my description of this video. So in from that you can just go and read about the NLP, where already I have just discussed about the stop words, stemming, how to go for the text pre-processing step, how this workflow is working. So everything is explained. So now we are just the first step we are going to do with the importing the libraries, which library we are going to use in this particular sentiment analysis. Okay, so we can just write here import libraries. So the first of all, which library we are going to use, the first of all the common, I will just import the common library, that is the import pandas as pd. Basically we are going to load the csv file. For that we are using the pandas, and import numpy as np. Okay, so everything will consider as an umpire. Okay, so now we are going to use the NLTK toolkits, that is a NLP library. So and with the help of natural language toolkit, that is a NLTK. So with the help of that we will able to do the word tokenize, we will able to do the stop words, word limitizer. So the various type of text pre-processing, text normalization step is covered in the NLTK toolkits library. Okay, so first of all you just import NLTK, and then after from NLTK dot tokenize, you can just import word tokenize. Okay, so you can just import word tokenize. From that I want word tokenize. So this is basically it will use whenever you have the long sentence. Okay, you have the corpus. In the corpus you have n number of documents. From that documents you can do the sentence tokenize, and then from that particular sentence token you can go for the word tokenize. Okay, so we in this particular we already have the csv file, so no need to do the sentence tokenize. Every row has the one sentence, so we don't have to do with the sentence tokenize. You will need sentence tokenize whenever you are just uploading one, you can just consider one documents. Inside the documents you can just go for the sentence tokenizer, and then after follow with the word tokenizer. So this is, and then after the second library we are going to import, that is a stop words. From nltk dot corpus import stop words. So what do you mean by stop words? This is also I have explained in my NLP series. So it basically you want to remove the noise from your data set, like the repetition word like a and the there. So this type of word is very common. So in whenever you're just feeding to the deep learning model, they are indirectly the noise. They are only used for the completion of your grammar. Okay, so there is no meaning in that a n or something. Okay, so yeah, and then after we will import the stemming part. That for the stemming part we are going to use from nltk dot stem import wordnet limitizer. Wordnet limitizer. First of all let me write, yeah. So basically stemming is basically you want the root word from the particular words. I can just give you the example. Suppose run, running, runned. So on the basic of that the root word will be the run. Okay, so that what you want. So with the help of stemming you will able to get the root words. Then this is the library, and for the particular torch library we are also going to use the torch. So which library we are going to use, we will import after. If some library we are able to forget, so we can just use afterwards. We can just import that particular library, but this is the basic library we will cover. Import torch. Also you can just write import torch.nn as an nn as nn. Okay, so this tool for now I'm just using import torch.nn.nn, and rest if you are going to use some another library we can just go for, and we can just import this all the library. Okay, so now for now you can just run this particular libraries, all the library we have just imported, and then after we have to load the data set. For loading the data set, what you are just writing, you can just write here, I can just write here df for sentiment analysis data frame. So already I have just uploaded here, so I am db dataset is available there. So what I will just write here, I will just give you the dataset link in this particular video, so from there you can just directly download. So just copy the path. So with the help of pd.read csv with the pandas library, we can just able to read the csv file format. Okay, so you can just copy this path. Okay, just copy path, and then after you can just write, run this one. Okay, so yeah, now you can just write here df.head. Let's see, first 5 rows we are just printing. So this is the what you are just getting. Okay, you already have the particular data frame. In that data frame you have the two columns. The one column is the review and the second column is the sentiment. So sentiment basically means whether that particular sentence is in the positive sentence or the negative sentence, you can just say, or whether it is a positive review or the negative review. Clear? So you can also see the total length of data frame is how much. df, you can go with that, and then after we are getting 50,000 approx total, 50,000 total length of data set. Is like a huge data set. Now now thing, if you want to see whether your data frame has the null values or not, you can just go for df.isNull.sum. Okay, so you can just write this all thing. Okay, so yeah, so you in the review you don't have any null values. In the sentiment also you don't have any null values. So you are getting every data frame has the fill value. So there is no null values, and total length of data is 50,000. And then after we are going to follow the next step. We are going to start with the text pre-processing step. The first step we are going to do the text pre-processing step, because we want to, you are seeing the HTML tags, and then after you are seeing some stop words a and the, then after you are seeing many things, they are the noise in your text data. You want to remove that one, the text data. So this all thing we are going to perform in the next video, so I don't want to make a long video, so just keep in the flow. So you will, once you complete this whole series of sentiment analysis, then you will able to do any kind of problem in the NLP section. Yeah, so that's all for this video. Thank you.